are you, darling?
Hi! I just heard you saying about setting your intentions, and I'm down for talking about this, Melissa.
Isn't it so exciting to have the power to choose in our life and decide to really have some fun with this and enjoy this journey? Like, I love being right here, right now. And I'm so blessed that you and Christina have joined me and we're co-creating as partners at Becoming Abundantly You and supporting the Law of Attraction in the secret group and this group. And this group is about to get super exciting because we have set our intentions, and members from our mastermind membership will be joining this group. Now, everyone in this group right now is grandfathered into this group. It's about to get juicy. It's about to get fun. It's about to get lively and exciting and so good in here. So
Yes.
we're super excited, right, for
Yeah.
the intentions we're setting to inspire people to discover their power within. You have the power within to set intentions for your life.
And what you just said, it touches my heart every time, Melissa, because being a collectiveness together and being able to set our intentions together, we have watched day after day, minute after minute, things just manifesting for us. And
Yeah.
I think this is what I always want to come back to, is the fact that it's not about the big things. It's not about the things at the end, right? It's setting your intention to how you want to feel. What would you would like your day to turn out? Where would you like your attention to be? What type of thoughts would you like to be having today? How do you want to feel? It's those things that make the difference to the bigger, to the bigger things, let's say, because every moment of our life, if we're showing up to the best of ourselves and setting an intention into a new segment of our day, we're getting into the car. What's your intention as you go to drive?
Yeah.
Intending to have a nice clear journey ahead, nice and ease and flow. You want green lights all the way. You want to fly through. You want to, you put your music on, happy days. You feel good. You set your intention when you come home to maybe cook your dinner. You want to have fun to cook the dinner, and you want to eat good. You want to feel good. Good tasting meals. And I think these are the things that a lot of us take for granted, and we don't really think about them. We're always, our mind is in this bigger space. Oh, I want this and I want this, and we're reaching for something that seems, actually, it kind of then makes it feel like it's so far away. But if we can bring that back to home and right here and right now, we can then feel that power in this moment, and that power will create the other things that you're looking for, right? And I think this is where I really learned this over the past few weeks, just having this time with yourself and Dr. Christina, and really masterminding together. I mean, what a shift in our life, Melissa, right? It's humongous shift,
Huge.
and it's huge, right? And
it's like next level experiencing life.
yeah,
Really.
and we're like, every day that we get together, we feel the energy moving, and we're talking about good ease and flow, positive energy that we're moving, and we get the goosebumps. I mean, earlier on, I've got to say, I set an intention when I got in my car, and I was coming home to have a meeting with Melissa and Dr. Christina, and I knew I'd hit a bit of traffic, and I thought, oh no, I'm going to be really late. And I said, what's your intention, Anthea? And I said, my intention is to get there as close to 3 o'clock as possible and have an ease and flow journey. And now, if I tell you, I felt invisible. Around me, people were struggling in cars, stuck in traffic. I can see like craziness going on. And I was going along like I lived in my own bubble. Like there was, like nobody else was around. I was just flying down the motorway, down the freeway, as they say in the USA. And and I made it home in a nice time and was able to join, I think 7 or 8 minutes later. But that's because I set my intention. And this is the difference, right? This is the difference.
Yeah, and you all have the same power within to set your intentions throughout your day, not just for your day, which is also powerful, for your week, for your month, for your year, for your life. But in the day-to-day experiences, come back home to yourself and ask, what is my intention? instead of looking at the outside situations and circumstances going on around us, we can come home to ourselves and realize that power we have within to transcend what we're perceiving around us and say, no, this is my intention. I intend to live in peace and joy and love and harmony in all of my experiences, in all of my exchanges in the day to day. And this comes from being on this journey of becoming our abundant selves, being aware of what's going on within us, deciding to claim our power to choose and decide. And you all have this very same power. I really have to say, too, it's about that powerful connection to the divine source, right? That some things are beyond our control, beyond what we can physically do to change things. But when we transcend those perceived realities and say, nope, I don't receive that as my reality. I am intending for ease and flow, just like you did on your drive home, and everything opened up for you to just be invincible and make it home in perfect timing with ease.
With ease.
And that's really the key. It's about what we're feeling and experiencing in the everyday. And this is the powerful stuff we talk about. And exchange energy and vibe about, reminding ourselves who we are, the power we have, and the powerful connection we have as well, right?
Absolutely, Melissa. And just as you were saying that, what was just bubbling up for me was where Abraham Hicks would say, it's my dominant intent to look for things that make me feel good, right?
Yes.
And that's what it is. And like you said, you know, the world could be, the world has got lots of stuff going on at the moment. But I think we both expressed with Dr. Christina earlier on how we feel we're actually like in the movie, we're not part of it. And yes, don't get me wrong, there is moments where it can mentally, emotionally affect you. I'm not saying that we're completely immune to anything, because it's not like that. However, we make choices between those times when we hear things. What would we prefer to hear? What would we prefer to believe? What would we prefer to feel? What do I prefer to think? You know, if somebody's giving me something, downloading me with a load of negative energy and negative words, then I have the choice to take that in and embed that and program that into myself, or I have the choice to spit that out on the other side and be able to say, what do I want to program into me? Actually, everything's going well for me. I am good. I am breathing. I am alive. I do have my legs. I do have my arms. I do have everything I need to survive. And what would I prefer to think about? And I think, and then I look, and I tell you what, I find this really profound when I go into that mode, because when I look at a tree in general, it's a tree, right? And when you go into that mode, you look at a tree and it's more than a tree. It's like this blossoming beauty that you see. And it's seeing life through new lens, because you're emanating a new energy and your vibration heightens. And with that heightened vibration, you attract, because we are energy beings and we are attracting continuously. So when we're in that energy field, and I say an energy field because it is a field of energy, you literally start attracting different people around you. Are so kind and nice, but like, you know, conversations are conversations of upliftment, and our intention has always been to be able to uplift and help everybody out there make a difference to themselves and the people around them. And I said earlier on to Melissa and Dr. Christina, you know, I've experienced such a great morning this morning that I actually made me cry from happiness, because I felt this energy, this love energy flowing through my body at another level, that it just, I was actually going, I was sobbing, but in such a good way. Like, if that it felt so good, and I was laughing at the same time. What's going on? I'm laughing, I'm crying, I'm laughing, I'm crying.
It feels so good to feel that steady stream of love from the divine supporting us. We are divinely guided and blessed. And that is the message coming through so strong, for everyone, everywhere. that there is this pure love supporting you when you open up to receive it. And that's all you have to do. It's a free gift. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to be good enough to get it. You already are because you exist. And your natural intended state is love, friends. That is your natural intended state. I think this time in our world is a call to come home to ourselves and to realize who we really are and to open up to receive that pure unconditional love and support and connect with others that are on this path, that get it, that have that positive growth mindset and understand all that we're talking about, the power that you have within. And we get together and we vibe about all the good stuff. I mean, we're talking about ideas and inspiration flowing and messages being transmuted and the energy we're feeling, and we share and exchange that. And when any one of us has our focus shift, because we're human, because we're spiritual beings having this human experience, once in a while your focus may shift to what's not working, what doesn't feel good. And we can speak into and lift each other up. And doesn't that feel so good to have that genuine connection and support?
Yeah.
It's such a blessing and a gift. And
powerful.
Yeah, so powerful. And you all have this same power within your very being to live your life in this way. It feels so amazing. Like we have been experiencing where we think it and it happens, and we speak it and it happens. And
yes,
we are just feeling so aligned, loving life, loving right now, right here. And we want to welcome you to join us in this energy. And we're going to be bringing so much more here in this group. So definitely stay tuned. Any final thoughts on setting intentions? How powerful that is.
I think, I just think if on the final part here is just do it. Set
yes. Yeah, absolutely. You wouldn't go on vacation or holiday and not plan it, right? Or not intend how you want it to go. And how much more important it is for setting intentions for your life. This is your life. You're experiencing through your everyday in your being. And so getting clear on how you intend to experience today. How do you intend for your relationships to be? And focusing on that positive, expecting good, and expecting great things.
Yes. And I want to say, so it's very much you think, like I can honestly say, I remember thinking to myself, how do you keep this going? Like, how does this even turn out? But again, it's one of those things, isn't it, where you just don't know the next moment. Let it unfold. Let it unfold and have that faith that things are right, and have faith in yourself that you can stop and think about what you're about to do and set that intention. Because when you have got that in order and you start living in that way and you start practicing in that way, it gets easier and easier. And then like I said earlier on, when you program yourself, and we're programming our minds, we're like computers, we can reprogram ourselves. So when you're programming yourself to start thinking that way, it's like it's not going to happen overnight, absolutely not. But if consistency and you continue and you are determined in yourself to live that goodness, and we are giving you the let's say the final, the end result as such. We're showing you what the end result is. This is 3 women who have come through the other end, and it's resulting in lots of smiles, lots of inspiration, lots of upliftment, lots of like ideas that are outstanding ideas that we could really make a difference. So this is what's happened because we wanted to live well, we wanted to be happy, we wanted to feel good, and we didn't stop wanting that. And every day we made a choice to flip our thoughts, to think differently, to feel differently, to focus in different ways, to not focus on the things that were bringing us down, however, to focus on the things that would uplift us. And like I said, it's not the easiest thing to start with. Like if you go to the gym, you don't just walk to the gym and then all of a sudden you pick up 500 and you're like, wait, no, you start off probably with something quite small. Like I know I started with 2 kg and on each hand, and I was like, ah, yes, it's like, and then you go a little bit higher and higher, and then you start be able to build yourself, and that's where you're building the muscles in your mind and developing yourself. So I know it was a final thought, and that's gone a little bit longer than just a final thought. However, just be consistent and start doing it, and we look forward to just like co-creating with you all and taking all to next levels, right?
Definitely. And commit to yourself. Commit to yourself and commit to being consistent, like Anthea said, because that is the secret sauce. That is really where it's at. We both set out on a journey to feel good and live our best life and figure out how to do that. And every step of the path appeared through committing to ourselves, through being consistent, through daily practice. And so exciting. On the other side of moving through all that stuff that comes out, that fear and doubt and worry and the negative energy, on the other side of moving through all of that, it's just a magical way of living. It feels so good. And this is possible for you, friends. So we are expecting great things with and for you always.
Always.
Much love.